Hello, everybody, and welcome to Michigan Living. I'm your realtor, Jeff, and let's talk about Michigan's brain drain. Which colleges lose the most graduates and why they leave? 4 months after Neil Gurnani graduated from University of Michigan School of Engineering with a degree in computer science, he moved in August to the San Francisco Bay Area to work for Amazon. Gurnani said that he listed San Francisco, Seattle, and New York as his top 3 locations of work over any place in Michigan, since they have large tech hubs and networks of industry professionals. What gravitated me to moving to the Bay Area is just a central hub of Silicon Valley and the tech spaces of booming startups and that ecosystem. I think it's a great place to start your career if you're in the computer science or engineering space. Gurnani isn't alone. Data indicates about 60% of 2010 to 2018 graduates from the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor live and work outside of Michigan after graduation. Ouch. I've been in Michigan most of my life, said Gurnani, who grew up in Farmington Hills. I think definitely getting an opportunity to try something new was definitely cool to me. So that's another reason why I wanted to go somewhere out of state. Michigan is still experiencing a brain drain or an exodus of highly educated individuals from its higher education institutions, resulting in a lack of college-educated workers to fill the state's highest-paying jobs, and potentially missed opportunities for new business investment, observers say. All right, let's take a look at this graph. Where Michigan college grads go after graduation. Michigan's 4-year public universities are designed to attract and retain students from Michigan and all over. But nearly 30% of graduates from Michigan College between 2010 and 2018 opted not to stay in Michigan after graduation, instead living and working elsewhere. All right, now the ones in red are the graduates that moved out of state. And in blue are the graduates that remained in the state. This is going to be interesting. Generally, and so those who graduated from Oakland University outweighed anybody about they remained in the state. Only a small few and so actually did so. Moved out. University of Michigan in Dearborn also generally they're since they stay in Michigan. Same with Saginaw Valley. I've heard some good things about Saginaw Valley. University of Michigan in Flint. Wayne State. As you're going to be able to see as you go down. The least, as you start to be able to, as they start to series exit, is really, it's about, if you guys can see it, is the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor. Most of the time, if they graduate from there, more chances are than not, they're going to leave Michigan. They're not going to stay. Michigan Technology, of course. Michigan Technological University is also one that they go bye-bye. And Northern Michigan University. Over 60% leave. Wow, that's a lot. Detroit, for example, didn't make the cut for Amazon's top 20 choices for its second headquarters in North America. And Intel picked suburban Columbus, Ohio, to build a sprawling $20 billion microchip manufacturing plant. Oh, ouch. Where the tech jobs will reportedly pay an average annual salary of $135,000. Ow. For people who are fortunate to have a lot of employment opportunities that are highly desirable in the market, there are better job opportunities elsewhere, said Brad Hirschbein, Deputy Director of Research at the Upjohn Institute for Employment Research in Kalamazoo. Those people would find it an easier time getting a job or a better job outside the state than inside of it. About 71% of the graduates in Michigan's higher education institutions between 20 were still located in Michigan overall. Okay, looking at all the charts, whatever. So 71% of all the graduates of our higher institutions are still in Michigan. So that's a good thing. All right. LinkedIn data collected by researchers for the National Institute of the information covered, 2010 to 2018 degree recipients from higher education institutions across the country live and work. The data collected by a bunch of people, who cares? On average, at least 84,000 in-state freshmen begin college every year at a Michigan university between 2010 and 15. Making up over half of the freshman class at all but 2 Michigan colleges included in the analysis. A Michigan Technology University and the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor are ranked among the nation's top schools for STEM education and are among 5 Michigan schools where less than half of the 2010 to 2018 graduates reported staying in Michigan. Ooh. Wow. The MTU anly has a 38% staying in the state, while University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, has only a 40% are likely to stay in the state. Wow. The general trend is that the more selective the place, the more likely the graduates are going to leave the state. Graduates of 4-year bachelor's degree granting institutions are also more likely to leave the state than graduates from 2-year institutions. Look at those glasses. Oh, she's packing. Yeah, she picks up her belongings, blah, blah, blah. Why do graduates leave? Many students are attracted to Michigan's affordable, high-quality education options and come from across the country and around the world to study. We do have some really good higher education colleges here. And they're not bad, especially compared to a bunch of the other ones. Sarah Bullard graduated from Western Michigan University last December with a degree in manufacturing engineering. She accepted a position as a Detroit diesel engineer immediately after graduating, but is moving to Wisconsin to work at an paper mill. I work in the automotive industry right now. It wasn't an industry that I've ever been in before, so it's kind of a new experience. It's not something I'm super passionate about, so I decided to look for a job in manufacturing in a work environment that I really enjoy. Okay. Bullard said she didn't have any particular preference when it comes to living in state or out of state. She just went where she could find a job in the industry she enjoys. This mindset is common among recent graduates since most non-automotive industries do not have hubs in Michigan. It's true. We could do better. So, when it comes down to it, is there's, we do have a good retention here. Well, I said that there's, on average, we're at about 70% that are staying in the state, which is a good thing, right? So we do have a good amount of need for these people, and they deserve to work here and everything else. But we're also having a bunch of other people that are even coming from out of state to attend these colleges and then leaving. But so as you were able to see from before and so we do have some very, really good colleges. And, but more chances than that is that, if you're going to go down to Ann Arbor, the MTU, or the Northern Michigan, they tend to leave the state. The other ones and so tend to stay in the state, which is nice. So there's a little bit of information for you if you're interested in possibly getting your child going into a university. Hopefully, and some of this could also be able to help decide and some of that if where you would possibly want them to go for their education. So give that a thought, like and share, and I hope that this thing helped you guys out. Till next time, have a great one, guys.